on Silence of the Lambs, is it true that... Did you never speak to Anthony Hopkins?
No, never spoke to him. He was scary. I mean, the first day we had a reading, we had like a little read-through, and I got there early, and then I went to the bathroom, and I came back, everybody was sitting down, we did the read-through of the film, and by the end of it, I never wanted to talk to him again. I was petrified. And so then we did the whole movie. He was always behind the glass partitions, or he was in his cell, and because the scenes were so long, they'd kind of lock him in at the beginning of the day, and he'd go there, and then the next day, he'd be on the other side, and I'd be on this side, and we got to the end of the movie, and it really had never had a conversation.
But you never passed it backstage in a corridor?
No, I avoided him. As much as I could.
You've now forged this, career as, as the Scream Queen, Jamie Lee Curtis. But then your mom, Janet Leigh, famous, she was the original Scream Queen in Psycho.
Yeah.
Oh. And so, was it weird that your first movie was going to be a horror?
Yeah. But, the truth of the matter is it's just a fun curio. But horror fans are as loyal as yours. Mm-hmm. And when you were talking about how you felt when those people... I am on what I call, affectionately, the Victory Lap European tour for Halloween. I'm just going around high-fiving everybody I meet because the same things with horror fans. The same exact thing. The amount of love and appreciation for these movies. I don't know why people like to be scared, but when you were talking about it, it made me... I was sitting here thinking, that's exactly how it feels to be in a Halloween movie. They love it, and they show their love back to you with this tremendous love and support for these stories that they seem to love. So in the exact same way that you felt that gratitude with your bandmates, I feel it on my Victory Lap JLC Around the World tour, which I'm in the middle of and having a blast.
You don't like these films?
Sorry, guys. I'm not a fan of horror.
Support the film, Tom.
I'm such a wuss when it comes to this kind of thing. I would be the worst horror movie director you could imagine.
No.
But that's weird because, John, you didn't like these films.
No, not at all. I think the technical term is a scaredy cat. And I never saw horror movies growing up. I was too terrified, and obviously I'm a huge horror fan now. If you saw my iTunes list over the last year, you'd say, I think we have a problem. But it's phenomenal. I don't think my name is the one that you see and say, can't wait to see a horror movie from that guy. But the original script came to me, and it's actually an incredible story of family. And so it's, to me, you can't tell by looking at the poster, we can show that again, but it is a love letter to my kids. It's about what would you do as a parent, what extremes would you go to protect your kids.
And is this true that this film you originally weren't going to be in?
Well, we had just had our second child, and I was about to do Mary Poppins, and so I was in a sort of general feeling of joy. I didn't know if I wanted to go towards the darkness of the pitch that he'd given me for this film. And then I'd mentioned a friend of mine to John when he pitched me. I said, oh, you should call so-and-so. And so he did.
So-and-so is so good.
Yeah.
So good.
So he did call so-and-so, and you didn't send her the script, admittedly. She wasn't sort of hired, but...
so close.
But so good. And then I read the script, and I was like, you need to call her and fire her.
Are you still friends with her?
We are, until the movie comes out, and then she's like...
Because normally it was something so kind of computer animation and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of green screen and stuff, but you actually went to locations.
Yeah, I do think actually it's the great Jordan Vogt Roberts, who directed it, really was insistent that we go to places on Earth which are both beautiful and dangerous, so that it didn't feel like a digital environment. It felt like a real place. So we went to Oahu in Hawaii.
Dangerous, scary. I'm terrified, Tom.
Yes, very windy there sometimes.
Very windy.
We went
The umbrella blew out of my cocktail.
We went to Queensland in Australia.
That's scarier, I'll give you that. Yeah.
There are rainforests there, and they have the most, all the most dangerous animals in the world are in the state of Queensland in Australia. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, snakes, spiders.
Some of Queens are going, yeah! I escaped.
You know, and you'd see the funnel web spiders starting to...
Oh. Jesus.
It's like scary.
No.
Honestly, people say come to Australia. They've got the. You're right. They've got the most poisonous spiders, snakes, jellyfish, sharks, crocodiles, and they walk around in flip-flops.
Yeah.
And I think. No.
That's why
Little
all the
Britain
men
is
look
so
like Chris Hemsworth.
wonderful.
They have to.
They have to look
They're
like
fighting for their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a proper terrifying encounter. The sort of thing Kevin would not like this.
Yes. So, I'll try and speak slowly so that everyone understands. So, we were filming in South Africa, and unbeknownst to me, some of the South African crew had been filming what is known as a sack spider, crawling up and down out of this tree. So, the sack spider's in the tree, they're filming it, filming each other. I've got footage saying, this is terrifying, look how terrifying that is. No one told me. I run out of the building. Everything's a secret, so I can't tell you what building. I run out of the building into the wilderness as this sack spider just crawled down.
You got
down my
shitting
face.
me.
On the and went ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, and I went, ha, beep, 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 beep. Like, I absolutely bricked it and cannot repeat what I said. The costume was off, and our first AD, the first assistant director, was English. Pretty casually, just picked it up and chucked it as all the South Africans went, no, 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 no! And then we found out I could have died.
Wow.
I didn't. It didn't even bite me. But if you Google a sack spider bite, it is awful. So that is a better
is it like
story.
hairy? Is it ugly?
It's like got a really big body. And
It's got big balls.
but
It's a sack.
It's
No,
it's the back.
not
It's
that.
the back.
Like that. His
Yes,
back.
it's
No.
a sack spider.
Balls. No.
Everything has to be explained to you. Like, you just don't understand.
Not that sack.
It's got poisonous balls. Keep going.
I know, but it's making the story a bit different.
It's different for you.
So the spider's balls.
We asked the audience about their biggest fears, and let's just delve amongst
Just a
them now.
warning before you say anything. Ruffalo will take you down.
Okay. So hands up if you've got a fear. We asked people. Nice lady here. What's yours?
I'm actually afraid of sperm in places it's not supposed to be. I'm a forensic scientist, so...
What? You're a forensic scientist?
Yes.
So, but where
so
is...
I find it in really weird places, and I feel like it's everywhere, and it freaks me out. I think you should have your couch checked out.
You're good. Well, actually, I tell you what. I've got one of those little CSI things. Men are now thinking, uh-oh. Okay, so what's your name?
Dean.
Dean, okay, come out here, Dean. Put your hat down. Okay, stand out there. Okay, yeah, let's bring the lights down. Let's bring the lights down. Okay. She's right, ladies and gentlemen. She's great. Well done, Dean. Well done, the lady.
I have an infamous picture of me in my 20s, and I was just owning this look. I had a turtleneck. I had mom jeans on. I was wearing a fanny pack.
We've got the picture here.
Oh, no.
There you are. It's a strong look.
It's something.
It's a strong look.
And this was you being serious, yeah?
No. Oh, yes. I think I'm cool. This is full on.
And are you aware that this has now become a sort of fancy dress outfit? Like, people do this.
They do this, yeah, as a joke. Yes,
like,
it's crazy.
Seth Rogen was on the show,
yeah,
and he showed us his version. Here's Seth Rogen as it.
That's my guy.
Then there's just a random man, but very good eye for detail. See, he's got the tissue under the elbow, which you have here.
Because let me just give the audience context as to what that is. What I had my arm on was very dirty. So I thought, I need a tissue, please, to protect the turtleneck. That's it.
You must have a beautiful home. And it's not just adults, no, young fans are attracted to it as well.
Yes.
And again with the tissue, I love the Rolex.
The tissue, yes.
And actually, some other people have done it as well. Yeah, check this out.
Look at that. I want to party. Got to party with those guys. Yes.
The three of you should dress up and go out in London tonight. Yeah. The paparazzi would go hysterical. They'd be like, what's going on? What's going on? Keanu, your mom
My mother.
Your mother?
Yes.
No, she was English, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And she was a costume designer.
Yeah, she was, yeah.
But we've got a picture. She apparently...
Oh, my gosh.
I know. She designed what Dolly is wearing on this.
Wow. I love this show.
But this outfit was in your house.
Yeah, I wore that for Halloween.
You're not joking, are you?
No.
But Dolly is famously... I mean, how did you...
There was some room.
Right, yeah.
Where did you go wearing that? Did you go door to door? Did you trick and treat in it?
Well, I wasn't like 14. It's, you know, I was 16. What did I do? I got on public transportation. Well, the thing was, I didn't have the shoes. So I had that whole thing. I had the ears, I had the bow tie, I had the top. I didn't have the cufflink. And then it was the stockings that I didn't shave my legs, and I was wearing these really ratty sneakers. And then I was on the streetcar going to this fete, a Halloween party at this performing arts high school that I went to.
And did you have this with you?
I was wearing it. It was winter. I was there. I was like
But no,
that.
because you'd have to have this with you so people knew just how cool your costume was.
I know, it was well made.
Yeah.
You can't, you know.
No.
Come on.
No. I want your full attention.
You have it. That's where did you guys find this?
It's mine. I'll trade it for your motorbike. I fell off that.
So you are famous for directing these films that are very kind of plot and twisty and surprises and shocks along the way. And I heard you in an interview talking about how you don't think there's ever a moratorium on spoiler alerts, that you must never do spoilers.
Yeah, I'm you know, even today I was doing interviews for the new movie, Knock at the Cabin, and they were saying, when can we talk about the ending of this movie? I was like, never. Not in this lifetime, ever. We were at the premiere yesterday, and all these influencers now were at the premiere, and they're kids. And they're like, I just saw this movie, Signs, it's incredible. Like, you saw it yesterday, you know? And so it's like this new generation is getting to see these movies, and so I'm like, don't say anything. You guys don't say anything to your kids, please. Just let them watch, so.
Did I tell you the most embarrassing story ever?
Oh, no. Did you tell the ending?
No, not of that movie.
Which one? Spoiler alert!
Yeah. It's gonna be hurtful. Let's not.
No, I mean, to my relationship, it almost was.
Oh,
but
oh.
no, it's a Freddie Prinze story. We've all seen Sixth Sense here.
Oh, my God, don't do it.
I'm not gonna give it away.
What did he
No,
just say?
I'm not gonna give me a little
We're all
credit
going
here.
to see a dead person in a minute.
We're about 20 minutes into the movie, and I said something just like it popped out, like, oh, is that... And my husband didn't see a movie with me for 15 years.
Rightfully so.
15 years. I
Yeah.
forgot about that till I just saw you here.
Yeah.
I'm having PTSD.
Oh,
I don't know how I miss this aspect of Harrison Ford's life. So it's not just the shed building. You have other interests. End of October, it seems like that's a very exciting time to be around the Ford Flockhart household. Halloween.
Oh, Halloween.
Because
Yes.
this has become a big thing for you, Halloween.
No.
Oh, come on. You pushed the boat out. Here's you and Callista. Was this last year?
So, do the close-up.
Yeah.
Wow. You look scarily like a woman I had a one-night stand with in Wigan.
It was me.
It was you. I should have known. We went back to your boat. It was a lovely night. We made some waves.
Long boat.
But there's months of planning go into this, the Halloween.
Does it look like...
Well, no. Well, no, some planning went into this. Look at you there. That is, what do you got? Is that a pea pod?
I'm the one on the left. Let's see the picture again. No. The full uncensored version. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about.
That is
I'm the one
genius.
on the left, and that's Callista, artfully disguised as a...
Now, she'll be annoyed if you don't remember what her costume was.
We just throw it together at the last minute. You know, we're living in Los Angeles. You can find a pea pod costume pretty easily. It doesn't... It's all that's left. on the day. But we have a 12-year-old son. He likes to, he likes to go trick-or-treating, and you just don't turn him out in the street alone.
So you go door to door?
Oh, we maybe wait a respectful distance away from the door. We're not in it for the candy.
Your son
and I hope to be the point is, why I hope to be unrecognized.
Well, I think you might be unrecognized in this one. This next one, I think you probably are unrecognizable.
The wine. No, again, full length, please. It was the wine that gave me away.
Were you smoking then?
I hadn't gotten that far.
Moss is one of those characters that does delight people, and even this Halloween, so people were dressing up as Moss from the IT crowd, and you must have seen this picture. There was a little girl. Do you know this?
Well, look, it's a cheap costume. It's a check shirt.
Oh no! Don't dash her dreams.
I will not.
This is a little girl in America, and she's a big fan. And for Halloween, she went as Moss. Oh. Look at that! Look at the watch. She's got the computer, the calculator watch, and everything.
Yes.
That's good, right?
The emotional range is too large, though. She needs to kind of dial it back a bit. I also spoke to her. I said, you've got to get the...
Very quickly, I've got to mention your dog, Finn, star of Instagram. Oh, is Finn there?
Come here. I don't have any treats and he's getting older. Just knows the truth.
You post these pictures. You do like dressing him up. This is him, I think, having breakfast. There.
Sport.
I guess this is Halloween.
Not 1 year. That was a long time ago.
This is him delivering a parcel.
That was this year. That was where he was this year. Yeah.
And then this is so dramatic. It's beautiful. Is that an homage to Cher?
No, but it should be. God, I have never seen that photo of her.
Is this your husband? Was this post meeting you, or was this before meeting you when they did this?
This is post meeting me. I actually picked out the costume for him and I did his hair.
I thought that's how he wooed you.
Send pics.
Doesn't he look gorgeous?
It does. Was it Halloween at least?
It was Halloween.
Oh, OK,
Yeah,
that's something.
yeah.
Yes, I don't know if you saw this, but Halloween, Lady Gaga this year was Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
And then she's
So
out
sweet.
and about, and she bumped into a Jack Sparrow.
What are the odds?
I know, what are the odds? And you do sometimes, you do the dressing up as Jack Sparrow. You seem to like that.
I just run around the house like that.
But didn't you go? Didn't you go to Disneyland? I mean, that was of course a sensation.
I did something that as soon as Pirates was going to happen, I thought, how great would it be to be able to have the opportunity to stand there as some sort of animatronic until the people come by, and then you start screaming and scare them into a mischief. You know what I mean? So, all these years later, I got the chance to do it, so I was very excited. These boats were going to come around the corner, and they just sort of looked at me as they were coming around, and I'm frozen, and I went, "Oi!" What are you looking at? And then, nothing. You know what I got? All of the iPhones in the world going, wow. Wow, that's a pretty good animatronic.
I just say how pleased we are that Bill's here at all. Because there was a time when you were dead.
That's right.
What?
Yes. I know. I'm looking a lot better now. Yeah, I know, it's right.
There.
No, well, this is... I'm certain that this is referring to the fact that I was mistakenly reported as dead on the BBC website.
Well, the BBC, not
Yes.
even like not.
I know, it was the BBC website. And it just said, tributes are pouring in for actor and comedian, musician Bill Bailey, who has died at the age of 52, which is really annoying because they got the age wrong, firstly. I was so annoyed about that. And they used a weird photo as well. I was thinking,
well, no,
is this the photo?
You tweeted this.
No. I mean, what is that?
I think that is perfect for an obituary. That says, this sucks. Here is dead Daniel.
He was there the whole time?
Look at that. It's weird because it's like he's dead. It's like he's dead. Pop
Don't put it next to me, please.
No. Will he sit up?
Not really. So yeah.
Touch his hand. Touch his hand.
No, I don't want to touch his hand.
It's so creepy.
No.
Yeah, that's weird. Come on, dude. He really is sort of falling apart at this point, but he's been sent down rivers, he got mauled by a bear. Like, this was all things we did to him during filming. And
It's really good, though. Look at the eyebrows and stuff.
Yeah. I know. It's just... It's strangely horrible. I don't know what's happening to it at the end of the press tour, so if anybody, wants it... Maybe not, actually. Given your enthusiasm, I feel like maybe you could not have this.
I had to see the movie. I'm about to go out around the world and promote it, and I was like, I gotta see the movie. So they screened it for me by myself in a theater, but I watched it in an empty theater, but I had the volume control. So I was groovy. All the talking, great. The minute the music comes up and the thing, I'm turning it down to 0, and I turn away. But, swear to God, they insisted on having a guard in the room so that I wouldn't pirate my own. And I'm telling you, I was like, wait, what? And the guy's sitting in the back. So my entire movie, I turned the volume down, I'd turn my head like this and go like this, but I got to listen to him. And he'd be like this, oh no, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, really? I'm gonna pirate my own movie.
Yeah. But
Sell it to China.
And then you've got a friend. Is it a friend of yours who's a psychic?
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is my favourite bit. It's funny how one story comes out and then it obliterates. So it's the defining thing.
In fairness, other actors going, OK.
I want to hear more.
Psychic.
I want to hear...
Well, look, yeah, I did meet a psychic who's a friend of mine, and I was seeing her. She's got lots and lots of different strings to her bow, and she does healing, and she does other things. But she also has a talent for mediumship. And as I was seeing her for something else, she said, oh, Margaret is here. Does that mean anything? And I said, yes, it does. And I suddenly thought, well, I've got... If I'm playing...
Before you got...
I'd been asked to play her. I hadn't actually said yes at that point. And I said, well, yeah, no, actually, if you've got the horse, the horse's mouth, it's in the room. You're not going to say,
yes.
No, actually, So, and so I said, yeah. And I said, would you mind if I played you? And she said, I prefer you. She said,
answer was?
No, she said, well, no, she did say, I think you're a better idea than the other actor. Oh, the other idea, the other.
Who was the other?
They never told me the other possibility. But whether it was true or
there's
not,
the sound of a lone gunshot right now.
No. But it was a very typical Margaret thing in the.
Because you had met her.
I have met her. She had a way. Oh yeah, a couple of times.
This?
Yeah. You see, you didn't ask. But she had a way of sometimes complimenting you and putting you down at the same time. She was, and the fact that she said, oh, "Yeah, I think you're better than the other," it was just like you never knew where you were with her. Then she came through with another note, which was useful, whether it was true because the psychic was fantastically intuitive, or there really was the ghost of Margaret telling me. I don't know. But the note was good, and it said, "Get the smoking right."
OK.
And I smoked in a particular way, and always remember that the cigarette holder is as much a weapon for expression as anything else. And that was a good note. And she was somebody who was innately dramatic. If you're royal, you can't necessarily talk much. You're a walking icon. You're a walking... So she was very, I think,
conscious about the silhouette and whatever she did with her body, and particularly with her hands. And so, you know, anyway. Am I waxing?
No, I love you. I just don't.
You don't believe in talking to dead people?
No.
I didn't say And I can't end tonight without talking about probably the most iconic scene you've been in, the scene in Alien when the creature bursts out of the chest, John Hurt's chest.
You've spoilt it for me now.
It's going to ruin your experience.
I can remember. We got told to be quiet when we went to see it because we were screaming too much. No, and you've got to think it's meant to make you scream. We obviously overdid it slightly. But...
What kind of gang were you with, Graham?
Well, no, but I read, and this seems incredible, I mean, you and other cast members talking about the filming, that in that scene with John Hurt, you weren't entirely clear about what was going to happen?
We knew what happened in the script. We knew that something came out of John Hurt's chest because his line was, "Oh my goo-ah." And he never delivered that line. He came up with something better. But when we got down to the set, everyone was in raincoats, which should have given us a clue. We knew that this would happen, but we did not know how they would make it happen because this was before CGI. So everything you see in the film is actually happening. And I think there's a great master where you see the whole cast kind of going, because something does happen. It happened effortlessly with just a few, I don't know, hoses and things like that, and we're all just astonished because it was so real.
Well, look, we think we worked out how it was done, right?
Really?
Yeah. So, we have a prop. So if we want to come over and check it out to tell us if this is how it's done. So come with me. Now, Sandy, you've never seen do you want to be John Hurt?
I don't know. Is it a good part?
Yes. You can be John Hurt.
It's memorable.
So, basically, this is... I'll take this off here. We go like that. There's a little seat in there.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
So you hop on there. Now you put your little... Not little. You're just your arms. I'll shove you in. There you go.
My arms in here.
There we go. Into the little sleeves there. Okay. Is this sort of what it was like?
It's exactly the way it was.
Yeah?
Oh, exactly.
Oh, I love Sigourney because she's humouring us. Now, Sandy, you've been very good. No.
No.
But no, if you get into your character...
We're having breakfast,
Okay.
and suddenly he starts coughing.
Right.
And he can't stop coughing,
Okay.
and then suddenly something starts to burst out of his chest, and...
Okay,
it's exactly
so you're
how it begins.
in the end, he's in terrible pain. We're going a bit hysterical. Is this right?
Yes.
Okay,
all right.
so you're thrashing around. Just move a leg. You're thrashing. Okay. We're doing a bit of screaming and maybe moving backwards.
Yes. Not bad.
I've forgotten this. I'm now looking at that. Are you okay, Anna Maxwell Martin?
I did flag this, Graham.
No, and I'd forgotten. You did say, and I'd forgotten.
I don't believe you'd forgotten,
No,
Graham.
but now... So you have a phobia of something on the set, and it's
not Graham.
And it's not Bruce Springsteen, and it's not sofas. What have you got a phobia of?
This is OK, because actually I can see now it's made of plastic, but I do have a phobia of fruit bowls, yeah.
Oh, for real?
Wait. Not the bowl,
The fruit.
The fruit, is it that they're all touching each... I'm sorry.
When did that start?
I just don't know. I've got a few phobias. They just crop up.
Okay.
So is it the fruit or the bowl?
No, it's not the bowl.
But it's the fruit.
It's the...
Do you eat fruit?
So what do you do for your 5 a day?
We're getting into the important question right now.
Like someone's parent.
Now, I don't think we're going to upset you, Anya, but you have a phobia.
Yes.
But I think yours, it's a legitimate fear.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I am really scared of revolving doors.
yeah, I get that.
Terrified of being cut in half or being stuck in one. And to be fair, my first ever scene on Peaky Blinders, it was a oneer. And I was supposed to run in through revolving doors, grab someone, take them through the revolving doors. First take, I get stuck in there. So, legitimate, I think so.
Yes, and also because you have to match your speed to the speed of the door.
Oh, God, and if you're at the airport, everyone with their luggage, I'm just like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die in here.
I have a fear of sort of revolving doors, but my little, say if I was in flip-flops, my little toe being caught in the groove of the revolving door.
Why did you make this worse? I hadn't even thought about
I hear that with the toe,
Do you know what I mean?
Because when I go on the tube, you know, like on the tube, like you got the escalators.
Yeah.
But sometimes I like putting my shoes on the side and they get cleaned. They got this little brush. You ever do that? They get cleaned.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if a day.
Yeah,
I don't clean my shoes.
Oh, no, yeah, so on the side they get clean, but I'm always scared that one day it will get stuck.